Hello Cancer, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, Cancer. How you doing? How was your week? I hope you're doing well. I hope you didn't let anybody push you around or let the week push you down. I hope you're doing good. We've got a couple of oracle decks here we're going to read from. We're going to find out what the overall energy is for the week ahead, Cancer. I'm always reading for the week ahead. If you've never been here before, you may not know that, but you know, we're not all at the same place in our lives at the same time. So it's a general reading and it can't resonate for all of you. So maybe this may not be your reading for the week ahead. Maybe it'll be a year from now, 2 weeks from now. So take it as it resonates for you, Cancer. Let's find out what's going on for Cancer. And if you're the one that always comes back, always pushing the thumbs up button, trying to grow this tribe, thank you so much for being so diligent in doing that. Tell me what's going on for Cancer in the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Cancer. We've got co-create. Very interesting. Feels like there's something in the distance here, Cancer. Something is in the distance here that I feel is going to give you stability, but I feel as though you've been waiting on change. You're waiting on transformation or waiting on change. It feels like there is something in the future, though, that you're just waiting for something to birth. Now, I know Jupiter just moved into your sign, and it's going to make things feel a little easier from here. You're going to feel a little bit lucky, I'm going to say. It's going to be a little bit of easier energy to deal with. We've got not for you, and we've got soulmates. Well, that kind of says it in itself. So I feel like you're in creation mode. I don't feel like you're in this mode of looking for soulmates. I don't think that that's your focus. Not for you, soulmates is what we've got here. I feel like what you're trying to do is go the distance and tap into your fated energy here. So it does feel like there is something coming up that might be a little bit of hard work. We got chop wood, and I feel like you are in some sort of creation process. So I want to say that your focus is on creating something, a project, a business, an idea. It feels like you are trying to get some sort of stability by birthing something that's in the future, but something must change first. Tell me what else is coming up for Cancer. Got this owl, bird on a wire here. I got this owl, and I feel like this owl is saying that there has to be some change. There has to be something that ends before something like this can begin, before you can get into the co-creation process. We've got wisdom. It says knowledge gained through experiences or from a wise counselor. So maybe you need more information, or maybe you're the person with the wisdom. We've got declutter and creativity. I'm going to take both of those because they came out together. We'll take them both. So it says here, wisdom. It says a knowledge gained through experiences or from a wise counselor. You've got creativity. Have fun. Express yourself in new ways. It does feel like you're about to create something. So it feels like this. You've got these, finally, your creative juices are flowing. Or if you're a business person, maybe you've got a business idea. It feels like you've gone through a decluttering process already. It says let go of old items, create new sacred space for yourself. It could definitely be that you've created new space for yourself, but it doesn't have to be. It could be that you've decluttered the mind as well. We have apology. It says forgiveness through mutual understanding. So possibly maybe you're apologizing to the self for not getting into this creative energy sooner, but there definitely could be somebody who I feel is going to offer you some type of apology. It could be a soulmate, or maybe you are going to offer the apology. Let's get into it here. Let's look at the tarot. Let's find out about Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Give us more details about what's going on here. Tell us about this co-creation process. You are coming to some sort of wisdom. It feels like it's a creative co-creation process. Now, co-creation can mean a lot of things. You and the universe, you and a business partner, you and a friend, right? Co-creation means that you're one side of the creation. Tell me more about this for Cancer. So we've got the Six of Wands, we've got the Ace of Wands, and we have the Ten of Cups. So the Six of Wands, it does feel like there is whatever it is that you are waiting for in the co-creation process is about to show up. The Six of Wands is about going home after the fight, after the war. Look, you've just been through a pretty tough cycle. Things are about to get a little bit easier. You're about to get some victory or success. It feels like people will be cheering you on. So it feels like there's more than one person involved, which accounts for the co-creation energy that we have here. It does feel like that you are now finally moving forward. You're ready to move forward in this process, but something here I feel has to change. Let's talk about that. Feels like there is some sort of transformation that needs to happen here before this birthing process can happen. Tell me about this. What has to change? We've got the Sun, okay. We've got the Queen of Swords, and we've got the King of Pentacles. So I feel like what has to change here is that you need to have some sort of breakthrough yet. I feel like you haven't broken through some sort of it feels like some sort of a thought process, because the Queen of Swords is here. You need to have a breakthrough in a thought process. It does feel like it's a thought process that is going to bring wealth, health. So you could be working on your health right now. Maybe you're on a health journey, but it could also be about money. It could be about work when the King of Pentacles appears. It feels like what you're looking for is stability. Whatever the subject matter is, it's stability. And what has to happen before this thing can be birthed, or before you can have the victory or the success here, is you have to have some sort of a realization. The Sun is about growth, right? And I feel like in this case, it's about growth of the mind. It's also about happiness. Maybe you need to be in a better state of mind, I'm going to say. And not just in this place of looking at what will make you money, but also what will make you happy. What will center you in terms of your mental health? What do you want to do because it will make you happy? Now, you might say, well, the thing that makes you happy and the things that make you money is maybe two very different things. And that could be very much the truth. But two things can be truthful at the same time. And I think for somebody here who may be working the 9 to 5 is looking for a side hustle, or something that you are trying to bring to light, that has only been a thought up till now with the Queen of Swords, but you want to bring it into the Pentacle world with the King of Pentacles. So I feel like there is some sort of thought process or a breakthrough that needs to happen here before you can get this victory in the co-creation process. We do have the Ace of Wands with wisdom, knowledge gained. So I feel like what this is telling me, knowledge gained through experiences from a wise counselor. Either someone told you, or the thought process in your mind is, I feel like the breakthrough is, look, just do it. Like, that's what the Ace of Wands is. Look, if you want to do it, just do it. There's no time like the present. Stop thinking about doing it. Stop overthinking it, right? Stop overthinking the process and just do something. Doing something is better than doing nothing. Tell me why the Ace of Wands is here. I think that the process, like the process of co-creation or of coming up with this idea and bringing it and birthing it into the 3D here is, I feel like this Ace of Wands says it's going to be creative, right? We've got creative. This is creative. It's going to be exciting. It feels like this is a path that you've wanted to be on for a while that looks exciting from a distance here. Tell me more. We've got the 7 of Wands. And so you're thinking about all the things that might go wrong, or you're feeling a little bit like your back is against the wall, or that maybe you need to just stand up with your thought process and do it. Stand up for yourself. We do have the Strength card here. You are holding back though. The thing is this, I feel Cancer, like you have a lot of wisdom. And so I don't care where you are in the process of how old you are, but you're an old soul if you're young, or you're somebody who's older and has a lot of wisdom. So I feel like you are holding back, feeling a little bit defensive, or feeling like this won't work, but I feel like you're just supposed to do it. We've got the seven of Wands and the Ace of Wands, which is the 8 of Wands. It's like things are supposed to go quickly from here. Just jump in and do it and stop holding back. Be strong, be courageous, and just do it. We do have the Justice card. It's going to work out. You're going to get your balance. Things are going to come into balance here, but also things are going to be restored. I think that the reason you think that it might fail is possibly based on old information. So maybe you've tried this thing before, but listen, if it wasn't your time and it didn't catch on and the product didn't work, or your sales didn't fly, or the website got ignored, or whatever it is, it feels like it wasn't the time. It feels like if you try it again, now is the time, is what it feels like, because justice is here. It's time for things to come, for you to be paid back. It's like karmic balance is now here. It's a different time for you. Justice is here. You will get justice if you use your wisdom to move forward and stop being scared. Like, stop being scared. Stop holding yourself back. Look, we have at the end of the week here the 10 of Cups, and that kind of says it all. First, what you need to do is find the creative idea. It says here, have fun, express yourself in new ways. So whatever creative idea that you have, I feel is going to make you very happy. Like, I didn't believe it until I actually did it. I never thought I could ever make a living wage doing what I do. And now this is my primary means of income. And so it is essentially going to make you ecstatic, the happiest you've ever been. And it feels like this creative process is going to have to start with a process of decluttering. And I feel like the decluttering for you is the old ideas that it didn't work before. I tried to go online. I tried to start a YouTube channel. I tried to open the business. I tried to use Shopify, whatever it was. I feel like whatever it is, you're like, oh, because it didn't work once, it's never going to work. I'm telling you, I probably had 5 or 6 businesses before I got into this, before I actually realized that the thing that I love is the thing that I could be making a living wage at. And it's because all of your heart and soul goes into it as well. And I'm not telling you to quit your job and just go with what you love. I'm saying start building a side hustle. It's time for you to focus on whatever it is that you want to do going into the future. We've got the 3 of Pentacles. We've got the Hanged Man energy, and we've got the 4 of Cups. So look, don't let analysis paralysis. Don't let it make you hang there and never take a step forward. Because I feel like right now you're in this Hanged Man energy with the 3 of Pentacles. That's the thought of, look, I feel like you might need a partnership, like the co-creation. You're only one part of the creation, right? So I think you need a partnership. So maybe it's a friend who's interested in the subject matter. Maybe it's the universe. I don't know what it is for you, but it feels like that you're only one part of the creation that's going to bring this stability, card number 40. So the 3 of Pentacles is here, which tells me you need someone who's cooperative and collaborative. Maybe someone in the workplace. Maybe someone in your workplace is interested in the same subject matter you are. Maybe you're in insurance and you want to open your own insurance place. Like, it feels like don't let this analysis paralysis, I'm going to say with the 4 of Cups and the Hanged Man, keep you stuck here. Because this is the comfort zone. We can all live in our comfort zone and be comfortable for the whole time that we're here, but nothing fantastic or creative ever happens in the comfort zone. I'm sorry to tell you. So I feel like you have a decision to make here. And the decision is, do you want to stay in your comfort zone? What is your perspective, I'm going to say? Because that's what the Hangman is. It's not only a pause or thinking about what you want out of life, but it's also the perspective of, do I want to stay here in the comfort zone, which may be a very comfortable place to be, which is, when you work the 9 to 5, you get a check every 2 weeks or once a month or whatever it is. And it's fine, right? But it's just that. It's fine. So I feel like you have to declutter, get creative, make a decision, stop holding back. I feel like you're going to have some sort of a breakthrough that this is what you want to do. Now, this apology and this not for you thing, I think all goes together. I feel like that there is somebody here who doesn't understand that you are going to go the distance for what's fated for you, but that you're not necessarily into this soulmate and not for you stuff. I feel like you're going to be saying to someone, sorry, I'm not interested right now in a relationship. I'm actually in the evaluation process of my life to find out what my absolute obsession is. And so I feel like you're moving on from some sort of connection that's not going to be very happy with you. But I feel like you know that in the distance there is some sort of fated thing that you wish to be your own. I left this space here so we can look at the week after this. So let's find out what's going on here. So this is for the week ahead. This will be for the week after. And the week after, we've got the King of Swords and we've got the Magician. Oh, that's kind of lovely energy. I kind of like that because now the possibilities are everything. I love that with the Magician being thrown into the mix here. So I feel like in the week ahead, you're kind of arguing with yourself about what to do. What should I do? You've had the realization that you need to do more than what you're doing right now because you're in the comfort zone, and although it's comfortable there, you just aren't living your life. Life is living you. I feel like when we get into the week after that, it feels like with the King of Swords and the Magician, all of a sudden all of the possibilities start swirling in your head. You start being honest with yourself. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to be in this business that I'm in right now. I don't want to be working for someone else, making them a millionaire, when I could be, doing something, starting something that I really love on the side that won't feel like work. I feel like you start to see all of the possibilities, and you begin to manifest your ideas into life, into the pentacle world. I think that that's beautiful how it sort of loops back here. So I'm going to go into the extended. We're going to talk about the next 3 cards that I put down here. We're going to talk about the next 3 cards, but we're also going to talk about all of this. We're going to pull this apart a little bit, give you a little more detail about what's going on here. Let's talk about whatever else this will bring us here. Tell me about Cancer, please. We've got the Page of Cups. Oh, something brand new. I like it. We've got the 8 of Wands is moving forward. And we've got the 6 of Pentacles. So I feel like you really are getting down to business, trying to find someone you can give reciprocal energy to. Someone who maybe will pay into, maybe give you some sort of financial influx into your business idea. So I want to say that we're going into the extended. I've been extending all these readings. We're going to the extended, which is in the membership group. If you're interested in coming to the membership group and being with us there, then please look at the pinned comment at the very top of all of the comments. You will see my private reading energy there as well, my private reading information. Click on the link for Hypsee if you wish to get a pre-recorded or a live reading with me. And if you are somebody who is interested in just the membership area, the link for the membership area is there as well. So I'm going to go for now. We're going to talk about this. We'll talk about all of this. We'll clarify some of that. And if you don't come there, that's fine, because I'll be back, of course. I'm always back. You guys know it. Take care of yourselves, Cancer. See you soon. Bye-bye.